Hello. In this video, we're going to learn about an important listening topic called reductions. Native English speakers use reductions all the time, so if you're listening to the radio or watching YouTube videos, you'll need to understand reductions. First, we'll talk about how reductions are formed, and then we'll see some common examples. The word reduction has different meanings when we use it for different subjects. In this video, when we talk about listening for reductions, we mean words that are formed by combining other words and leaving out some of the sounds. You've probably already heard native speakers use words like gonna or shoulda or didya. These aren't new vocabulary words. They're reductions. Gonna comes from the words going to. Shoulda comes from should have, and didya comes from did you. Let's look at how these and other reductions are formed. All reductions are simply faster and easier ways to say a frequently used word or phrase. One way to do this is by leaving out some of the middle sounds of a phrase. We can take a phrase that people use a lot, such as give me, and omit one of the middle sounds. The result is gimme, as in gimme the salt. Gimme is faster and easier to say than give me. Other common reductions that leave out some middle sounds include lemme, let me, wanna, want to, and gonna, which we already mentioned. We can use them in sentences like, let me carry that box for you, I wanna help, or I'm gonna bring this inside. Another way to make reductions is by leaving out one of the end sounds of a phrase. There's a whole group of very common reductions that are formed by leaving out the V sound in have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, musta, and mighta. These come from the phrases could have, should have, would have, must have, and might have. We'd use them in a sentence such as, I should have brought an umbrella. Two more common reductions are formed by leaving out a sound at the end of a phrase, kinda and lotta. They are formed from the phrases kind of and a lot of. So you could say, I'm kinda hungry, or I'm not, I ate a lot of chips earlier. You might notice that reductions are very similar to other words like can't, or she's, or I've. These words are contractions. A contraction is a word formed by combining other words and leaving out some letters. The missing letters are replaced with an apostrophe, which is a small mark at the top of the line. Although both contractions and reductions are formed by combining words, there's an important difference. You will see contractions in informal writing, such as emails. For instance, the contraction I've in I've been traveling. Reductions are almost always spoken, though, and not written. You may see a reduction only in the most informal situations, such as a text message. So in a text message, you might see the reduction wanna, I wanna get lunch. But in an email, you would probably see, I want to get lunch. So, to summarize, reductions are spoken words that are formed by combining other words and leaving out some of the sounds. We looked at some of the most common reductions and saw how either a middle sound or an end sound was left out. Reductions are very common in spoken English, but you might not see them in most writing. Contractions are similar to reductions, but they are often used in writing, such as emails, in addition to spoken English. Next, we're going to play a game to practice with reduced forms.